fucking with it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, Uno Central Coast mobbing suicide. Families arsonists. I step in the booth and cast. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back. We're live on Chicano Tube. We're live on Chicano Street. This is nah, fuck all that bullshit, man. Check it out. Man, this morning I got some news. A partner of mine, close partner of mine, has passed away, man. Has passed away. It's a somber mood. I can't even imagine for the kids, his parents. I mean, he knew a lot of people inside the community. It's an RIP over to my buddy. Uh Carlos Gonzalez, man, my brother. I know you now. You're in the presence of the Lord, my brother. Now you're looking down. Ain't no more pain. Ain't no more suffering. None of that is in, La Playa Celestial. So, man, just fly high, my brother. Fly high, my brother. We're gonna go ahead and do a late morning chanata session. And so shout out to everyone that's already tuning in, all the day oneers, everyone in the members only. Chicano channels, Chicano pages, man. God says you guys for tuning in last night. We got into it. We pulled no punches, man. We took the gloves on. We did a bare knuckle pinchy live last night. Uh, People don't want to hear the truth, but the only place you're going to get the truth is independent outlet media like a Chicano too, man. I'm not the only one. There's others out there, but I think you guys can sense it, man. Whether they strike this channel down, they knock the channel down. As long as we went out telling the truth, not clout chasing, not caring about the numbers, not into fucking beefs and drama, but we went out telling the truth, then I'm content, man. And I'll bring the channel back. So that's why we have the backup channel now. We're gonna start cross streaming over to Chicano Street. I'm waiting for the graphic designer to give me the logo for Chicano Street. I already threw in the trademark for it, but I don't got the logo yet. But anyways, I appreciate everyone that's already tuning in, man. I'm gonna pay something for mi hermano right here, man. Fly high, my brother Carlos. You know what's a trip, man, is you'll see a picture like that, a man, enjoying his life, enjoying his family, and you really don't know. You don't. Just keep it a buck. I gotta be honest. You don't even fucking know nothing, right? Um, he ended up at the latter half of his life, badass photographer. He was photographing the Oakland A's. He was photographing the Dodgers. He was photographing USC, the Trojans down in LA. The Raiders. Oh, I forgot about that. He was photographing the Raiders. Born and raised right here in California. I guess that's the positive, man. The positive is on the latter half of his life, man. Come out of the bullshit. That's why that's why it bugs me when I see tough guys on the internet still talking tough. That's how I know they ain't never been through shit. That's how I know that. But anyways, I'm gonna let me get some alpha brain inside of me. Buenos Saturday morning to all the gente, man. I ain't trying to put this somber mood on everybody, but when a close partner leaves the earth, it hurts, man. Can't even imagine. Shout out to his son Scout, the daughter Avery, the mom and the dad who I met. He photographed our 15th wedding anniversary 10 years ago. Those are the ones where you see me in a charro outfit, Miss Chicano tube, and her Mexican outfit. The wifey went to Mexico twice just for the decorations for that celebration, man. So, we'll talk about other topics, but again, fly high, mi hermano Carlos. And a lot of people didn't know that was a song we'd play as a 90s song. We'd play at funerals. I don't know what they do now, or maybe it's just tamborazos and banda or whatever people do nowadays, but that was the song right there. Yeah, it hits, man. It hits, man. Appreciate everyone that's already in the comment section, man. Give me a second, gente. Everlasting Base just came in here slumping with 418s, man. Sorry here, about compa, bro. Everyone in Salinas knows him, bro. So what ended up happening? He got diagnosed. Got diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, man. Lou Gehrig's disease is they changed the name of it. It was Lou Gehrig, legendary Hall of Fame baseball player, who they didn't know what it was. They just called it Lou Gehrig disease because he passed away, but they didn't know nothing. Of course, medicine 100 years ago is different now, right? Now it's called ALS, man. Immune acquire something. I don't even know what. You can't talk. You can't walk. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. RIP. I appreciate you, cabron. Jose Canchola, there's another photographer just stepped in the building. Soundhole Lifers, OG, just stepped in the building, keeping it classy, man. All the time, carnal. I appreciate you, cabron. ¿Qué onda, vato? RIP. Yeah, man. Yeah, that happened, man. I appreciate everyone that tuned into the live last night. I'm barely getting to sharing any kind of clips uh, of anything, man. We talked about a lot of things last night. And just to set the record straight, man, what we do here is we embrace the good, man. It don't matter blue, it don't matter red. It just is it good for the people, man. That just because I say, well, I voted for him or her, that don't mean well, you voted for that. I like what's good in a person. I don't like what's fucking a piece of a bad in a person, if that makes sense. But it seems like people are just quick to throw jackets, right? And there's a lot of myths still floating around, right? On Mexico, someone sent me a clip on Mexican regional national television. They are putting out ads saying people's paperwork that they filled out, paid for, and are now legally immigrated is going to get taken away. And no one is saying, well, in Mexico it's different, man. Allá cálmate, man. Over there, you voice your voice. You know what I mean? Just like in the movie. Remember in the movie, Man on Fire. Remember she came out of the car like at 8:30 at night, and the dude came up with a double barrel and put it right on her throat. He goes, si aprecias tu vida, no publicas esas imágenes. He says, if you value your life, don't publish those pictures. It's crazy, man. Over there, I guess it's like it's iron fist. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying it's a bad place to live. And then even to the Mexicanos, that will are very proud of Mexico. I'm proud to be Mexican. I'm Mexican, and they say, oh, Mexico is um, a better place to live than the United States. Well, I guess it depends what lenses you look at it through, right? Like, would I like to have a retirement home? Absolutely, man. I'm gonna end up buying a hacienda. I'm gonna flip one of these houses right here, and I just got to take the time to go and do it because I got to take the fucking cash. And now that I'm a citizen, I can buy property. I'm gonna flip a property, grab the cash, cash out, drive to the border with the family, and we're gonna pick out something. Would I like to do something? Absolutely. But would I have been able to attain what I got now if I was in Mexico all those, all my life? It would have been hard. I'm not going to say it's impossible. It just would have been harder. And I just want to say this, man. There's a reason that our parents they went to El Norte, man. There's a reason, man. Some people died drowning, man. They died drowning, passing their kids off to cuida mi hijo. And oh man, I'm not even gonna get into that, man. Because some of you motherfuckers are crazy, man. Just swallowing hawk to what the internet says, man. Everlasting Base YouTube. That's right. Droops. There we go. We got two Sanjoneros right there, man. Connected in the chat, man. Droops and Sanjo Lifer. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. Harvey agrees, man. It's too early, cabrón. It's too early for Pisto. I haven't had a beer in probably about, what was it? Last time I did a music live. The reason I don't crave alcohol no more is my own body is rejecting it now. my own body, and I'm glad, you got to pump the brakes for the doctor pumps them. My own body, what happens is I drink 3 4 beers, gente. The next morning my stomach is queasy, almost nauseous, and I don't even get hungry until like 1 or 2 o'clock. I can't even eat in the morning because my stomach is unsettled. That's a sign that alcohol, your body's rejecting the alcohol, man. Listen to it and just turn into an occasional drinker, man. You'll add about 5 10 years to your life. I promise you. I promise you. And hopefully it's not too late, man. Some of us that were I can't even believe a caja modelo every weekend. That's crazy, man. And on top of that, the raza buys soups and Gatorades. Most processed food ever, man. One is the number one killer, azúcar, cases of Gatorade. And the other one is just powder, ultra processed noodles. It's crazy. And then that's what they feed inmates, though. You know, you notice they don't care about that, right? Because, hey, they figure we ain't going to spend no money. There used to be fresh 3 meals. That was the first time I ever ate as a teenager. I had never ate food like that. I mean, of course, we had elementary school cafeterias, but that was cool. But that was just very, very super basic, right? In small portions. That was the first time I ever ate sourdough bread sandwiches with tomato soup and and fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. I'm like, they eat good here, man. But again, this is 90s, so it's different shit, man. Tori says MP Nava, man. Shout out to rest in peace, my partner, man. That first photo company he named it Los. You know how all of us just, we come up with shit, right? Believe it or not, the company we got now, of course, 5 stars, Better Business Bureau, Chamber of Commerce. Forget about it. I'm talking about the wifey's company. It had a different name too. We actually named it the last name in the beginning. And then I kind of said, no, that's what it is. It's limiting. Okay, it's limiting the range of clients. Okay, you just have to understand how business works, man. How it is what it is a whole nother topic. But the way it works is something we got to understand to capitalize, right? We're evolving, we're getting ahead, we're doing power moves our parents and grandparents didn't even think of. Our parents and grandparents wouldn't even think of moving money around tax free and setting all our kids up with trusts. Our parents didn't think of that, neither of us. So that's why I'm saying that's how we know we're evolving, man. But anyways, it was Los Photography. East Los, West Los. No, it was Los because he was Carlos, man. It was my buddy, man. My buddy, man. Only the good times, only the positive. That's what stays, man. That's right. Vato Loco Psycho Monster. That's one of the fucking coldest handles on YouTube right there. Straight up, man. There used to be another dude. I forgot whatever happened to that dude. It was he says stay solid, GP mainline or something. Oh man. Whatever happened to that YouTube character? Or it was, someone in the chat, stay solid, stay active, GP main. I kid you not, that was his handle, man. I started finding out some of these fucking handles are cold as Prosti's heart, man. Hey, no better. I needed the laugh, man, because we weren't even laughing all morning, man. I told my son, he was like, Dad, he was at the Salinas High football game not too long ago. He told me and Kristen turn around, take a shot, and he texted to my wife, man, close friend. Again, he shot the Raiders. He shot the Oakland A's, man. He shot USC Trojan football. You know what I mean? No, Young Gun came out with an album a long time ago, man, and it's never been more true, man. It's the name of it is called The Good Die Young. They took the photo of it at the cemetery. It's like a sepia colored album. And maybe shout out to Two Face Entertainment. I think it was actually under the Two Face Entertainment record label that it was released. I think that was under release, that one. For sure, 16 Shots of the Block was Two Face. For sure that was Two Face Entertainment. Shout out to Fred, man. Going that way. Gotta go back, share some more clips, man. We had a good old time, huh, Fred? We were laughing that whole live. Shit, it was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. All right. Ole vato loco psycho monster. That's right, my boy. That's right. Sanho. Sanho's been in the building, man. That's just 45 minutes over there. But again, we don't look at that. It ain't no geographic location. That's going backward, man. That's something that's been going on since the 60s, man. You know how many mamas have been crying, how many funerals, how many black dresses because of that shit? It's not a joke, man. That song that we paid for my that I put in the stories, and that was on my Facebook, but I think I put it on IG too. Man, so many partners, man. I appreciate the messages, man. When you guys reach out to me and be like, "Hey, keep doing what you're doing, man." I had like this real solid ones come in the inbox and not on this internet shit. Keep doing what you're doing. As far as me, you already know what it is, but what you're doing could help my son or my son's son. You know, my children's children in the future. Need more people to do it, man. Step up and do it, man. Gonna always say his jobs to say so. Damn, no comment, man. That dude right there, Alvin won't even admit he took a photo with them. Now he's saying that that photo is AI, that he never met up with them. Again, I'm gonna let that go too, man. I'm gonna let that go, man. Boy Aguilar just stepped in the building, man. I had bad news this morning, man. A partner of mine, um, infinite amount of stories, but we're gonna go ahead and respect the family and I appreciate them, letting us know. I appreciate them reaching out to us and letting us know, man. So, you know what I mean? So the H, if you didn't know, that's the community college, man. It's called Hartnell. It's on the west side, right behind Central Park. And he was also involved in those sports over there. So he would even shoot the Hartnell community college teams. And they of course they have the football team, basketball team, baseball team, etc. Right? They built a nice field right on the side, man. So that was a photo after, man, after se enfermó. That was a photo after que se enfermó. You know what I mean? There's photos of him swole. You know what I mean? Bald head, swole, and in his prime, and. Um, but anyways, thoughts on the Gulf of America name change, bro? That don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing. The territory, people trying to fight for bodies of water now. You care about it. What I do care about is the propaganda, bro. And now even people in Mexico are hearing. So you'll hear me mention certain things like that. But don't believe me, man. What I say. Don't believe anybody. Go and tap in. Turn to this something that you can regionally over there. We just had my father-in-law. He just went back. He visited. They've been seeing it firsthand, man. They say they're gonna snatch up everyone, snatch up everyone's papers, snatch up this, snatch up that, and everything is getting snatched up for everyone. It's crazy, man. A lot of people wanted, you know what I mean? We're saying, they stole the land, they stole the land. A lot of people said they would like this to be the territory line. This would have, I tell you what, man, this would have made Rosarito, Las Playas, all of California would have looked like Las Playas. That's pretty much guaranteed. Even going up to Oregon, all of that, right? But people forget, okay, but how would the economy be? I'll hold. No, serio, you have to think about it like that, okay? I'm not saying anything about the cultura, love it. It's pulsing through my blood. Nothing about the heritage, love it, pulsing through my blood. Nothing about the flag, nothing, love it, pulsing through my blood. But what about all the centuries of just economic poverty, man? You know, that's why I'm buying the hacienda now. You know what I mean? Things have gone better. Watch, I think 47 is gonna the New Mexico Canada agreement. Be on the lookout for that, man. It's gonna have some favorable shit. Mexico, watch their GDP. Just remember what their GDP was on January 20th. Mexico. I'm not saying they can't do it on their own. I'm just saying when they become a major exporting partner, People are gonna start living better lives, man. And it's taking a jab right in the middle. Que bonito, nuestro America Mexicana. Because people were saying the Gulf of Mexico should have stayed Mexico. Someone sent this to me, but come on, you cabron. You know that's a jab right there, straight in the face. Que bonito se ve nuestra Americana Mexicana. Alluding to there could have been a region, a state, a portion. I mean, to be honest, I mean, who knows, right? If it would have stayed back then, there could have been a region, a portion that was called America Mexicana. They already got Calexico. That's blending two words. They already got Mexicali. That's blending two words. Come on. All right, let's take the map down. You guys get mad and shit. We should start El Día de los Vivos holiday. Nice. For what? For Chicanos, way? For Raza? You know what I mean? Again, here we embrace two flags, man. People get mad. Shoot all the shots you want, cabron. We were raised right here with fucking Billies and Tylers. And so they've always been cool. And then we understand that our parents almost died getting here. And you want us to take a shit on this? Oh, que hola, carnal. That's right, man. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, we're just talking about that. I showed the map right now. Where people get mad. No, you know what it is? It's content, and now people all of a sudden, people were saying this in 2016 too. I guess, yeah, they were. Now you give a shit. No, of course, everyone has a voice. They want to be heard, man. Stop it already. Stop it. And to before I just slid in right now on Dayton's convertible Regal. Chorale. I'm sorry, canal. Shit's no fun. I've had a lot of Tias Primos, and the last one I just passed in the past one. It's hard. I sent my canal. Oh yeah, absolutely no, bro. It's I didn't even laugh until I finally took a break right now, man. The whole morning somber. I mean, it's up to the family where they're gonna do a celebration of life. I'm just like, that's gonna start circulating, of course, on social media because they put it out first on social media. That's what they did. It's the easiest way to let your whole let the bolas know. You know what I mean? The bola is on social media, man. Of course, Facebook, probably has the biggest numbers because everyone and their mama's on there, grandma, great grandma's on there. Georgie Facts, that's right, my boy. Stoneland East. Oh man, that's crazy, man. That people have had shootouts for land is old, bro. Is old. As soon as the musket was made, bro, and they've been shooting at each other. Um, it's old, man. They just it's crazy because they go to war. The men, the women stay back and with the children. And then remember what happened to Geronimo? Geronimo on his deathbed, he hated Mexicans. Geronimo was dying, gente. On his deathbed, Geronimo, Apache warrior leader, legend. He was dying on his deathbed, and he said, "If I had more strength, you know what I would go. You know what I would do? I would go and attack Mexico." He hated Mexicans. What happened to Geronimo? They left on another raid. Again, it's kill or be killed. We don't want to go back to that because then law and order replaces kill or be killed. But I'll hold. They end up raiding the women and the children, man. You can't even imagine what happened. You can't even imagine what happened. None of them lived. It was more of a like to what is it called? It's gonna lower your morale. It's like it fucks up your plans. It's gonna make people either rearrange their plans or maybe not. I don't know. But they did that to Geronimo, and the Mexicans did that to him. And he went and he must have cut off a couple hundred Mexicans' heads. Don't get mad. I'm just saying what it is right now. Fuck you, Mikey. Cálmase, man. Salute everyone in San Mike, Denver, Colorado. The heavyweight champ is in the building. Heavyweight champ is in the building, man. My inbox has been moving a little bit. I will tell you what. I'll tell you that, champ. My inbox has been moving a little bit. Um, I'm gonna put together a heavyweight fight, man. I'm actually leaning toward a bare knuckle too. Box State is in the casa. It's freezing out there, but it's a 719 Pueblo. That's right. Pueblo has the same name as in Mexico, that way. Probably where it came from, right? Pueblo, Puebla. Honey Cruz, salute my brother. That's right. I'm in Springs. All right. The 7-1. How come ain't no one ever said the 719 until right now, man? But anyways, I don't want to digress too much, gente. Grab some chanate. It's probably already halfway done. Rest in peace to a partner of mine. Um, man, if I look at his life now, I'm like from where we he lived his life. He lived a life, man. He lived a life, man. Not a lot of people have a story of, and then he came from where he came from, and then they become a USC photographer, a Oakland Raiders photographer. I don't know if he ever shot in Vegas, but it was Oakland Raiders photographer, Oakland A's photographer. Are they still in Oakland? There's so much crime over there. They didn't even want to pay for another sports team. And then now I heard they even indicting the mayor of Oakland. I didn't hear anyone talking about that. She got in there and was chueca from the gate. I mean, chueca. What a hold. Daniel Berry, that's right. Oh, the football games, you know this, tomorrow. AFC football game, I think, is at 12, and the NFC football game is at 3:30 p.m. Yeah, we're big football over here. It could be a football channel, man. Um, so I'm more excited to see. Of course, people are wanting the underdogs to win, Buffalo, Washington, but Vegas odds say a little bit different, man. They say a little bit different. What I think is going to end up being Chiefs and Washington. I'm calling it right now. Another upset. That way we can stay buzzing for another 2 weeks and have something to talk about before we get to the next town hall, man. Speaking of that, I just saw someone right here. Homie Hangout, I appreciate you, cabron. Homie Hangout's voice, much appreciated on the town hall. Your input, we needed to have it. I appreciate you, cabron. It's going to be on a Wednesday, the 12th of February. And I'm gonna try my best, homie. I bet you it's gonna annoy the shit out of you, my boy. But I appreciate you, cabron. Is maybe the over talking instead of someone, and I know you like to finish your points, so people are probably gonna be interrupting you. Not that with this way, it is what it is. It's like Chicano wood squares, bro. That's what I call it, man. But no, the town hall is gonna be good, man. This now it's taking shape. Now it's open forum. Now it's politics, religion, economy, history, maybe controversy, questionable things, theories. Who knows where it goes? It's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna lead it, and I've also got a permanent moderator. The permanent moderator with me, joining me on every town hall. And these are until further notice. We need stability. A lot of the raza needs stability. Right now, the propaganda machine is crazy, man. They're throwing coal in the propaganda machine because they're like, you didn't vote for us? Fuck you. Why do we care that your life is good? It shouldn't be good because if your life is not good, who are you going to point the finger at? But I hope. We're talking about the last time Niners won. Oh, gotcha, man. 95, 95, 96. Gotcha, man. Hey, the rings are there, man. You know, it's just 80s and 90s. Let's not talk about certain teams because then they get mad and start saying, oh, yours was the 70s. And oh, man, that's crazy. Oh, show me no warning shots. Yeah, some people don't, man. My dad, he was a gun collector. Paso's a gun collector. His favorite ammo was in Spanish, he called them espandivas. Espandivas. That was another name for hollow points. Espan, espandivas. I'm even getting tongue tied, man. The Chicano's coming out. You know what I mean? Again, we embrace two cultures, man. A lot of people call Chicanos raza de oro. They don't even know that. The raza de oro. La raza de oro. You know. But then you got someone like Risky saying confused. Confused about what, way? All we did is just double it up. You know what I mean? When we hang out. That's right, man. I'll be all right. I can get away. I know. It's just we got to have different perspectives. That's why it don't matter. Okay, brown beret. Brown beret would be interesting. Wayward Son's coming on. Wayward Son, he's I and you notice that when I bring on Wayward Son, it's always his morals, his principles. It's always his intelligence, his knowledge base, etc. You know what I mean? But every once in a while, I just not that week. Does not don't get mad at me, Wayward Son. Every once in a while, I like to mention that his great grandfather was the president of Mexico. Okay, I'm not going to mention it no more. No more. If you didn't catch that, you didn't catch it. He doesn't like to mention it. But I took a shot when he mentioned it, just to let you know, live on the show. Georgie, I heard he is too. He's a raging flamer. He's a raging flamer. People are gonna get mad now. There ain't no more hot Cheetos coming because RFK stepped in there. You know what? That's the least. That's just if you were to nuke material, you would see that the whole shit is just powder, and the fucking floor would be full of different colored powders, man. That's the honest truth. And so RFK has a heart for chronic disease. But trip out on this, man. He's about to receive almost 1 million documents. They're going to unclassify his father and his uncle's assassination. That right there is going to be a moment for him, man. I don't know what it's going to say. You're going to want to know what it's going to want to say. People say all the JFK stuff. Okay, they don't buy he was on a tower and it was a magic bullet and it ricocheted like a pinball machine. A lot of people don't want to buy that, man. Think it's gonna be good for him, man. It's gonna be good for him. Oh, and then what about MLK? MLK's daughter to get all the paperwork. Heck, I don't expect too much on the paperwork. People do paperwork and they know it's obviously getting documented. It's the record. I guess you want to call it the record. You know, checking in Sanho, Golden Corral coming to Salas. At the city council meeting, they mentioned it, bro, and they want to put it in the Northridge Mall shopping center. Okay. What they're trying to figure out now is trying to make another exit because it gets pretty congested. It's already pretty congested. People just used to cruise the mall all the time back in the 90s. That was a thing. I don't even know if it's a thing now, but in North Main, the Alisal was the original spot. Don't get that twisted. That's where the first lowriders were. Ever heard of sleep paralysis? Damn, that's crazy, man. But I remember one time tenía un pinche mal sueño, güey. No joke. And I swear at the edge of the bed was the chick from The Ring, bro. She was right at the edge of the bed. The chick from The Ring is right there. I'm laying in my bed, paralyzed, frozen, don't know what's going on, looking at her, and all I see is hair falling in front of her face. I think it was around the time the movie came out. I was paralyzed, man. It's like when you can't breathe. Whew. I couldn't wait to wake up, cabrón. But you know what Mexicanos do? We just brush it off. Eh? No era nada that way. Someone else will go get therapy, start paying a therapist and shit. Mikey, you gotta check out the song. Mexico Americano. Oh, that's right. You're not gonna believe me, bro. I went the last day the hometown closed because it was during senior graduations. Do you remember that? Oh no, but you know what it's like. Oh yeah. You're from Salinas? My bad. I thought you were from Colorado or something. Yeah, I went the last day. We were celebrating graduations. And then the next day, it was on the California, the newspaper. Hey, they told workers at 7 o'clock, pick up your last check. They just closed the whole this chain. You know. Death was in the casa, Mikey. Enjoyable Saturday. That's right. I appreciate you, cabron, man. Last thoughts in, man. This live right here, this whole morning, partner of mine passed away. I'm so glad that at the end of his life, man, he was able to live a dream, man. Only a dream. I mean, Mi hermano Carlos is flying high, man. He's flying high right now. Would you want a free trip to Mars in a Tesla rocket ship? Absolutely, bro. Now, would I do that underwater submersible one? Hell no. Hell no. I ain't no master diver, putting on 200 pounds of steel on me. That ain't me. Um, if it's at the bottom of the ocean, it belongs at the bottom of the ocean and it can stay there for all I care. But would I go up in a rocket as a once in a lifetime? I'll no. And hell yeah, bro. I'll fly with Musk. A lot of people didn't even know that Musk is autistic. A lot of people didn't even know. Musk has Asperger's. People didn't even know that. He said it in an interview like back in 2021 that he's autistic, you know? So, um, and that proves that other fact that people on the spectrum can have high IQs, making Albert Einstein look like a doorknob. Condoles, Mikey. I appreciate you, man. That's Los, man. He was a photographer in the end. He started shooting photos, and his business blew up, man. Even over here, the high schools, he ended up shooting all the football teams, all the college football players, cheerleading squads. His own kids played sports, man. Right now, I'm hurting for him, man. For the kids right now, it's like, man, yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. But to be able to have that kind of story and then shooting USC Trojans, the Oakland Raiders, the Oakland A's, he was basically turning down work. They all wanted him to work. He was turning down work. It's a lot of travel too, man. In the beginning, traveling is fun, and then traveling burns out. It looks cool on the phone, but just and then it burns out when you live in airports, man. Been to many oceans, but no swimming for me. And Chito Rana said this in an interview. Hey, we don't have to learn to swim no more. We're already here. Oh man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Chito Rana is a Chicano, man. I think his dad's from Michoacan. Dropping slap after slap. He just had to sober up, because the drogas is like the hood. It's always gonna be there if you want to go. Always to the end of time. But when you get your shit together, that's a lonely road. That's a loner road. Do you go to the cannabis club called Flavors? It just passed in Watson. No, in Watson, I never had to go that far, bro. Because as soon as they passed that law in 18 or made it effective, there was 20 applications at the city council in Salinas. 20 for dispensaries. And for that being a 200,000 city, that's a lot. But the investors already had the money. They were just waiting for the move to get approved. Like right now, people are moving money around again. They were just waiting for shit to change. And someone else sent me the clip. They passed the Lake and Riley Act. People get mad at that. I guess it is an immigration issue, 100%. What the Lake and Riley Act, what that empowers the government, and then even if the state government approves it, the federal government can shoot it down. Politics they're not as easy as reading a meme and understanding it. You're never gonna read it that way. You're never gonna understand it like that. Just seeing memes on the internet. But basically it means while they have the person arrested that did that shit, that does that kind of shit, while they have them arrested, they keep them detained. Period. Period. I'm gonna say it again. Period. You know what that means? That in the past, they used to let some of these guys out the back door, straight up. That's what that means. They used to let these guys out the back door, man. Hey, here you go. Go back to the community. Oh, should we treating you like he's sitting in a Mr. Hermano sitting in a bungalow in Cabo and shit. Freemasons have the inside tips. Damn, man. The secret societies. JFK even has a clip. He was talking about it then. There's an infamous clip. I think it's a black and white clip. He said, secret societies are amongst us. You know what's funny is that, like the fact checkers, they only came out when the truth started to come out. There's still videos saying that JFK, when he said that, he was an adulterer and he was on drugs and he was it. They shit on you when the truth starts getting told. But I'll hold. That you gets pre-rolls around. I don't know how. Oh, bro, we got bro. I don't like buying the cheap, bro. Because the golden rule is always gonna be the golden rule, bro. Is you're gonna get what you pay for. You know, I get if I get a $1 blunt, it ain't gonna be the same as $1,000 blunt. I know you understand that. So I always get the top shelf, but I just started getting the what's it the .5, but it has to be the outer coated infused. I like the outer coated infused. Strawberry cough, watermelon OG. Forget about it, man. Blueberry pancakes. Shout out to Burner because he got a big brand and half of the stores Burner's products, man. He beat the C, man. Shit. That's good, man. Mikey, where the mess has been. He was talking about months. Now he's gone again. No, he's not gone, bro. He's not gone. I just haven't put it out there. He's froggy. No, he's not gone, bro. He's not gone. He's froggy. He wants to throw hands, and I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I told him, "Well, would you do bare knuckle?" And he said yes. He said yes. Okay. Pues es mexicano el güey. I mean, what do you expect, güey? I mean, mexicano. I mean, huevos aren't supposed to be lacking. You know what I mean? People just say because they see him and they're whatever they threw fucking their little shots at him or whatever. To me, I don't care how you look. When the bell rings, we'll find out, man. I don't care how you look. When the bell rings, we'll find out. Oh man. Oh man. Damn it, man. Where'd she go? Yeah, this guy on YouTube starts saying Elon Musk is showing his picture, started getting a lot of people watching. Well, that's good, man. Trying to find something that works. If it's the numbers, because the numbers will get you paid out. It's not as much as people think. I think people over embellish on what people think that these videos are paying. But that you have your own independent platform, you build your brand. That's what it's about. Then you have a website, you have a business. You just need the exposure way. But by the time you get the exposure, you got to have the fucking plan ready. The whole foundation has to be laid, man. All right, Henta, I'm going to keep it pushing, man. I'm going to do some pull ups. No, keep it a buck with you. If you want to see the pull ups, go to IG. Go to IG if you want to see the pull ups. 3 sets right now. Okay. But people didn't know Elon Musk. Oh, yeah, of course he's autistic. He has Asperger's too. Is the green belt. He wants to just stand over him with his green belt in his hand and shit, man. Some kind of Muhammad Ali iconic photo. And then the wifey takes it. No, no. What if it's the other way around? No, I'm just kidding, Chan. Don't tell we this way. I'm talking shit now. The Chicano's coming out. My bad. Mm. You know how we do it, man. We shoot the shit, man. That's cool. You know what's crazy? One time is at the camp where I go to back in the day. We were shooting the shit, the fellas. I was right there. I yeah, then throw amongst the bleachers. And then one guy, he was a young guy, like 2 years younger than us. We gave him so much of a hard time. He went and he literally walked across the yard and fucking field goaled someone and caught another case. I was like, damn, don't ever take shit like that. Calm it down a little bit, We'll give you a hard time, but you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Yes, they have Stizzy Infused and King Roll Infused top shelf. Yeah. So I pay 35 for the paletas infused. I pay 35, 30, 30 if they're the point fives. But they come in larger packs too, like another 3 grams. So that means they'll divide that by five. Instead of five being 5, 25 gram, 2.5. Then I don't want it. What's the point? Don't give me no Bammer, man. That was the song. We learned from that. You know, the INFJ. What I'm just telling the people is when they start floating around new ideas, embrace new ideas, man, especially if it's going to help. Now, that talking about outer space, cálmase, gente. You know what I mean? Next, they're going to put a meme fucking Cheech and Chong in a space lowrider. I'm sure they already have it. You know what I mean? Flying in a space lowrider up there. I mean, that's how I would go. Shit, I'll go in a space lowrider. I don't know how you go. Shit. Slapping too. 218. And 2 mids only. 2 amps. I'm gonna do it all in 2 amps. We'll run like 800 to the front. And then we'll put this game. We'll put about maybe less. We'll put less than 3 in the back, but it'll hit. Headstone was put up by Dios just so you could laugh. We'll try to figure out what happened, man. Damn, it's crazy. All right, live on Chicano Street, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna keep it pushing about my day. Catch me on IG, catch me on TikTok, catch me everyone else. Gracias for your mañana, mi linda raza. It's lunchtime, so it's time for the quick mix, and I'm out. Remember what I always say. In the end, all you guys are memories.